WB, why do you hate Injustice? Like, I understand you want to be swarming of money because of the sales of Mortal Kombat, but come on. We need another Injustice. Like, we need a Superman and Flash game. So how about you make another Injustice game so we Injustice fans can be happy? And NRS can make it up to us for Mortal Kombat 1. Okay? Thank you. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be revisiting Injustice Gods Among Us. Now, this game right here was my childhood. If you was born in 2013, you don't know nothing about this, so I'm sorry. More than likely, you don't know nothing about this. But anyway, if you was born before that, then you know something about this. But yeah, this game was my childhood, man. I played... Okay, they're fighting when I'm talking. Why do you guys always disrespect me? Okay, let me stop. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, but yeah, this game was my childhood. I played this game non-stop. You know, during the time when I was younger, I didn't have the luxury of getting new games and getting the games I wanted when it came out. So usually what I would do, I'll go to the PlayStation store and play the demo and play the game non-stop. Like, constantly I would see, thank you for playing, go buy the game, non-stop. So yeah, man, like, this game was my childhood. I played this game non-stop, played the demo, and I don't remember when I got the game specifically. It was rather on a Christmas or one of my birthdays. I don't really remember, but when I got this game and I had the full game in my grasp, I played the game non-stop. One of my mains was the Flash, and also this game made me like a fan of DC, because before, you know, I was like, you know, more of a Marvel fan. Spider-Man, you know, Spider-Man was like my go-to superhero, #1 superhero. I had like so much shirts, so much toys, all that. Spider-Man was my go-to, you know. I started to favor a lot of the characters that are in this game. Like, for example, now don't get me wrong, I was always a fan of DC, but I was always a Marvel fan. I always preferred Marvel over DC. But now playing this game, I started to favor a lot of the characters in DC. I've always liked Batman. I always liked Green Lantern. I wasn't really a Flash fan like that until like the TV show came out in 2014. We're not going to talk about that. We're just not going to do it. But yeah, so like this game really made me a fan of DC, and shout out to WB and shout out for NRS for doing that. You know, shout out to them, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be a DC fan like I am now. So yeah, shout out to them. But anyway, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. All right, so let's talk about the menu. All right, so this menu right here is like a Windows Live Movie Maker type of slideshow type of menu. It keeps, oh my gosh, why does it keep doing that? I guess I have to just move around. But yeah, this menu in the background, you see a lot of glass. What is that? Water? I guess that's glass. Water glass, I don't know. Then that's Flash. You know, it's just a whole bunch of pictures, just a slideshow of just characters from DC. You know, you're gonna see Batman, I guess, fighting Solomon Grundy. Then you're gonna see Superman with his mouth wide open, beaming Lex Luthor. And then, oh yeah, here, I forgot, you got Harley Quinn fighting Wonder Woman. This is not even a match. Like, Wonder Woman is gonna absolutely demolish Harley Quinn. Okay, this is where we see Lex Luthor getting absolutely destroyed by Superman. I don't know if this is evil Superman or I don't know, but his mouth is wide open. But anyway, yeah, this menu is pretty fine. You know what I mean? It's not a Marvel versus, I said Marvel versus Capcom.
What?
I'm sorry. This is not a SmackDown versus Raw type of menu where everything's just bland, boring. Like, you actually have stuff going on in the background, and you have, you know, you got people fighting. It's nothing crazy though. Like, it's just a random slideshow that I can probably make in Windows Movie Maker. But like, come on, it's pretty cool. I can't lie. I'd rather take this than take the menu that we got in Mortal Kombat X, because where was I even at? Anyway, watch that video if you haven't already. Anyway, but yeah, this menu is pretty cool. Nothing really to complain about. Alright, so let's talk about the roster of this game. Now, there's nothing really to complain about this roster, because you have a whole bunch of just classic characters. The base roster in this game is pretty good. You know, you got your classic characters like Batman, Joker, Nightwing, Flash, Superman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. Then you got your classic villains like Bane, Doomsday, Lex Luthor, Joker, Harley Quinn. There's a lot of characters in this game. Like, before I played this game, I did not know a lot of these characters. Like, for example, I did not know who Killer Frost was. I did not know who Ares was. I did not know who this guy was, Solomon Grundy. I didn't know who Black Adam was. I didn't know who Shazam was. Well, I knew who Hawkgirl was. I know who Raven was because I watched Teen Titans. Who else did I not know? I didn't know Green Arrow. I knew Cyborg because I watched Teen Titans. Who else I didn't know? I knew Lex Luthor a little bit. There's a lot of characters that I didn't know existed until I played this game. Like, it's actually crazy. Shout out to NRS and shout out to WB for, well, they didn't really help with my ignorance, but because they just added whoever they wanted to add, right? But it really helped me learn more about the DC universe and a lot of the characters that I didn't know about. And a lot of the characters that I find cool, like Ares, not so much Killer Frost, but Doomsday, I didn't know about. I think I mentioned him. Like Black Adam, Green Arrow, he was like one of my mains. I knew a little bit about Nightwing, not too much though. I knew about Robin, but I didn't know about Nightwing. Of course, I knew about Batman and stuff, but yeah, the base roster for being 24 characters, this is a great roster. You know, classic characters, nothing really to complain about. Obviously, you're gonna have people that's gonna be like, oh, where's Red Hood? Where's you know, Doctor Fate? All these people. Of course, you're gonna have people like that. But for what it is, this is a very great roster. I cannot complain, especially for a game that came out 2013. This is a great roster. I cannot complain. All right, so let's talk about the DLC, and the DLC makes up 30 characters in this game in total. So the first DLC character, you have Martian Manhunter. I like Martian Manhunter. Don't really care about him being DLC though. Should he have been DLC? I guess. I don't. You know, back in the day, I don't know who was like screaming for Martian Manhunter or like Zatanna or Batgirl. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this was just like WB NRS. Just like let's just add these DLC characters as a test. Let's just add them in there because why not? It wasn't really fan service. I think the only fan service character was like Lobo, because I know Lobo is very popular, right? But I don't know about Martian Manhunter, Zatanna, and Batgirl. I don't know if that's fan service or they just add them in there. Maybe it's both. I don't know. Somebody tell me in the comments. But yeah, they have Martian Manhunter, Zatanna, Batgirl. Those characters I don't really care about too much. I never touched them ever. Even when I got the Ultimate Edition of this game, I never cared, never touched them, and I was never interested in them. And I'm pretty sure they're broken too. That's the crazy part. But yeah, and then you have Lobo. Lobo is pretty cool. Another character I did not know about until this game. So he's a very cool character. Looks very cool. He reminds me a lot of Ghost Rider from Marvel, and I'm pretty sure they're like not the same at all. I don't know a lot about Lobo that much. I'm pretty sure he like rides around in space, tries to beat people. I don't know. All I know, he has a cool motorcycle and he flies with it. That's all I know. And he has a gun, shotgun. And yeah, that's pretty much that. And then Zod was basically advertisement like for the Man of Steel movie. That movie came out 2013, so as this game. So adding him in here was just advertisement for the movie. So WB, you got to get that bag. NRS, you got to get that bag. So can't complain about that. He's pretty cool anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind, you know, Zod. You know, he was an advertisement, you know, and he's pretty cool, I guess. I would not play him that much, even though he's like broken or whatever, and he does a lot of damage. But yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Nothing really to add. And then the icing on the cake is the guest character of this game, Scorpion. So if you guys don't know, the same people that made Mortal Kombat made Injustice. So obviously they're gonna have, you know, their characters that they made from their game and this game and things of that nature. They didn't have to do it, but it's a cool concept, you know, having Scorpion in here, and his costume in here is completely sick. It's just beautiful. Whoever designed this costume needs a raise, needs something, because this costume right here should be a staple in every Mortal Kombat game because it's just super good. I don't know what they cooked. I don't know what they was on, but they was doing some good stuff when they made that costume. But yeah, man, the roster in this game, 30 characters with the DLC, it's not bad. It's a pretty good roster. So yeah, just let me know in the comments how you feel about this roster. Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so let's talk about the art style of this game. I like how every character looks for the most part, but I do think some characters look kind of rough, especially this costume that I have for Batman right now. He looks absolutely cosplayish. I don't like how he looks. It looks like if I just kick him, his armor's just gonna break in 1,000 pieces. Like, he just looks completely rough, completely cosplayish. Like, you got his costume from some homeless person. Like, I don't like how Batman looks. This is the Injustice Batman. I don't like how it looks at all. I don't like it. He just looks too rough. His costume looks too old. Looks like this costume's been in the bin since the 1800s. Like, what's going on? Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, I think like some of the characters look super good. It's just some of the costumes, like how they look, they just look so old. Like, it just look like they just been there since like the medieval times or something. Like, what? But yeah, overall, I like how each character looks. I like the designs of the stages and everything. You got Doomsday in the back. This is just one stage. I'm not gonna show you guys every single stage, but I think the look of this game is very beautiful. Just like I said, just some of the costumes look like they just been in the bin for like so long, and like, what's going on? You know what I mean? What are you doing? Other than that, they look good. Like, why does Batman look like, bro? Like, bro, why does Batman costume look so ashy? Like, get some lotion. Anyway, yeah, I'm done. Let's go on to something else. Alright, so let's talk about the story. I'm not gonna be on the story too long because most people know the story, and I just don't want to be on this too long because the story is long, and most people know the story, so I don't want to be on here too long. But the story overall was good. My only gripe with the story is that they did this, like, this is before Marvel's Avengers Endgame, you know, with the whole going back in time, having like different alternative Earths and all this stuff, and like Flashpoint and all this stuff. This is before, well, I don't think this was before Flashpoint, but basically What they did was they had the timeline where they had the evil Superman, and then they went into the other timeline with the good Superman and had the good Superman fight the evil Superman, and that's basically how that went. Like, it was very, like, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, me personally, it didn't make any sense to me. I wish they would have just stayed with the evil Superman timeline and not go into different timelines, different Earths, and start grabbing people. That stuff is annoying. I'm starting to get really tired of that now. Like, it's super annoying. You know, as I was younger, I didn't really care that much, but seeing that over and over and over and over again, it's just like, I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of seeing that. But overall, the story was good for what it was. Like I said, my only gripe was having, you know, bringing all the good people from a different Earth to fight a person on a different Earth that's bad. It's just so, it's rehashed so much. It's repeated over and over again. I'm just tired of that story. And then by the end of it, just Superman versus Superman at the end. Just absolutely foolish. It was a waste of time. You know, they fixed it in Injustice 2 where they stick to that only timeline. The only thing they did was they added the good Green Arrow from the good Earth from this game to the, you know, evil Earth or whatever in Injustice 2. That's the only thing that they did. But I'm glad that they stick to the one timeline where it's just evil Superman. They didn't start going and start grabbing people from all these other places. Like, I'm glad they didn't do that. They just stuck to one timeline, one Earth, and that's it. That's what I like. Stick it that way. Don't change it. Keep it that way. But yeah, that's my only gripe with the story. But overall, the way it was paced, everything, the story was pretty good. Alright, so let's talk about the single player content. Alright, so we already talked about the story. Then we have battles. This is basically like the Mortal Kombat towers, basically. And then you have a whole plethora of things you can play. These are all unlocked. I think, like, if you have the regular version of this game, you have to unlock these. Like, I think you got to beat each one, like, in order to unlock all these. Like, these ones that have shines on it, you have to unlock them. Like, if you have the original version, I think that's how it goes. But yeah, these are different, like, categories. These are, like, basically, like, modifiers and stuff. Like, this one, it says you must perform a combo of the required number of hits and win the match. Transitions and super moves are disabled. So these are basically modifiers. They were building up modifiers and all these things to, like, other games as time goes on. Like, you know, after this, they did modifiers and test your luck with Mortal Kombat X and things like that. So they were building this up from the ground up. And then Mortal Kombat 9, they had the challenges and stuff like that. So they've been building this stuff up, you know. This is not anything, like, crazy new. So that's all. They have different modes and stuff. So if you guys are interested, I think the hardest one, I think, is Unstoppable. Defeat all your opponents without losing a single match. It's something that's like, oh, it's this one, the max. You have one chance to defeat all your opponents at maximum difficulty. I don't know how much people you fight. I can only see 4 right here. There's probably more in the back because it's like Solomon Grundy is mad big and mad beefy, so I can't see anything. There's probably more characters, but Solomon Grundy is just extremely beefy and I can't see anything. Try to defeat the entire cast of Injustice. That's crazy work. And then you have Impossible. Attempt to defeat the entire cast of Injustice with a single help. Oh yeah, so this is crazy work. All this is crazy work. And I'm pretty sure that you gotta, to get the platinum, you have to beat these. So if you want to get the platinum for this game, you're in for a run. You're in for a run. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. But yeah, man. So you got a little arcade type beat. You have Star Labs. This is a new thing that they added in this game. This is basically the challenges that they had in Mortal Kombat 9. So they just added this. I stopped playing it at this one because this one was extremely hard. And they have like 3 stars for like each of these. And this is like a trophy you gotta get. You gotta get like 3 stars on each of these. And these are hard, bro. These are extremely hard. These are not easy. These are not like things that are like, oh, you know, you get it past it. No, these are hard. These are super hard. And I just gave up at this one because this one was just like super. Let me try to do it right now. I'm gonna try to do it right now. I'm not gonna be out here too long. Let's just see if we can do it. Look out. This one has tighter security. Yeah, whatever. Use night vision to navigate past the security lasers and watch out for the guards. You have to watch. You have to. I can't read. You have 60 seconds to reach the end. Alright. And I just. Okay. That was pitiful. Let's try that one more time. If I fail, I'm just gonna get off of this. Because. Yeah, we don't got time for this. Okay. Why does he lift his head up like that? That's kind of cringe. How? Bro, how is my dome piece getting hit by the laser? I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You guys get the gist. Yeah. But yeah, this goes up to... Oh, they even have DLC ones. That's crazy. It goes up to 300. So 300. That is a lot. That is a lot. And I only made it up to this one. That's very pitiful, but I don't care because I'm not doing this, and I'm not getting a platinum for this because you can't even play online. I think like nobody's playing. I think they shut down the servers for this, so it's impossible to get the platinum even if I wanted to. So I think the servers are down or nobody's playing the game. I'll have to ask like a friend or something to like get on the game so I can get the platinum. But I'm not about to do that. This game is too old. You know, even though I love this game, this was my childhood. I'm not about to do that. I'm sorry. And that's all the single player content. So the single player content in this game is good. It's actually very reasonable what single player content they offer in this game. I can't complain. It's actually pretty good. So if you're into single player content and you want to play the game, well, you can't play it online because you're not going to find nobody. And I think the servers are down. Then this game is for you. So that's pretty good. Good job, NRS. Good job, NRS. Good job. Alright, so let's talk about... Actually, I don't like the Flash's costume here. He looks like a complete dimwit. I'm changing it. Okay, that's more better. I don't know what that costume he had on before. I don't know what that helmet was. That was completely terrible. Anyway... Alright, so let's talk about the gameplay of this game. Now, this gameplay is completely different. Well, not so different, but it is different than how Mortal Kombat is played. So, something new in this game that they added was... Well, let's get the elephant out the room really quick. And let's talk about this stupid wager thing in this game. Where is the thing at? Clash. We're gonna put that on. Okay, I did not mean to do that. This is the most annoying thing on the planet. Like, imagine you doing a combo and then you just get interrupted and it has to see that stupid freaking dialogue in the middle of the game. Like, imagine you're piecing up somebody and like immediately they do that to like get more health back, or like you don't have enough health or something, and or you don't have, because it all comes down to this bar right here, your super meter. So it's rather you could... What did he just say? I can't even talk throughout that because they're just talking over me. Okay, so it all depends on your super meter. So if you have higher super meter, you can do more damage to your opponent. If your opponent has more meter, they can get more health. So yeah, it's really just I don't like it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, especially if you're fighting AI. They always use it. It's like they never not use it. They always use it. It's so annoying. I have no idea why they added this in this game. It's just so freaking annoying. It's so annoying. And then they added it back in Injustice 2. Even though Injustice 2 is a little bit better, the animation is more cooler and stuff. And I'm not gonna say this animation is not cool. And this, and you won't know what hit you. And most of these, like, what are they saying? They're not even, like, it's just so unorthodox. What are they even talking about? Look. They're not even in sync. Look.
Enjoy your final moments. Try to keep up.
Enjoy your final moments. Try to keep up. What? Yo, like, just lazy work from NRS. Just lazy work. I've been praising them this whole video, but that's lazy work. You couldn't make lines for each of them? Like, come on, man. It's just... Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's cool. Like, the animation and everything is cool. But like, the stupid nonsense dialogue that doesn't make any type of sense. On top of that, it being non-stop used by the AI. Or like somebody just like wants to get health back. It's just so annoying. Or like you do more damage to your opponent. It's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. I don't know why they added it in this game. It's one of my pet peeves of this game. I just needed to get that out the way. So something new that they added was interactables. Well, yeah, this is something new they added in the games. So you can interact with stuff and it's unblockable. You cannot block this. The only way you can block it is only if you jump out the way or jump, you neutral jump, or you jump out the way or something. You can't like block it by going back. Also, there's no block button in this game. There's no R2 to block. The only thing you could do is this. And he's gonna do the super move. Yep, he is. Okay. Yeah, there's no block button. You have to move back. This is like your traditional Street Fighter fighting game where you move back to block. So there is no pressing R2 or L. What you can't. There's no button you can use to block. Another thing they added, when you press forward, there's abilities. All these abilities are different for each character. So like with Flash, you stop time. Let me try to show you guys it real quick. Okay, I have to turn that off. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That's the best you guys can get. That was almost 50% damage. I could have did like 51, 52. I just haven't played this game in a while, so yeah. But yeah, you can like, you know, these abilities, these are different for each character. So yeah, that's something new they added. All you gotta do is press 4 and then you activate it, and that's pretty much it. And it's right next to your super meters. Another thing that they added was a safe forward 3 and forward 4. Oh, well, that's something new they added too. Stage transitions. Once you're at the end of the stage, depending on which stage it is, you do back 3 and you can do a stage transition. Another thing they added was that you can bounce your opponent off in the middle of the stage and then do like a combo. Okay, sometimes I don't know what's up with this game. Sometimes like when you do stuff, it just doesn't come out. I don't know why. I don't know if there's like a cooldown when you do certain moves. I don't know if it's just the Flash or just I don't know. I don't know if there's like a cooldown or something. Some characters like the Flash, like he could just ride around this, but like with Sinestro, he could just drop this on my head. You can just drag this chandelier thing and just drop it on my dome piece and I'm just done. But like this, I can like throw it, but I can't like lift it up and throw it because, you know, the Flash, he doesn't have super strength. The Flash does have super strength, so he's not able to do that. So yeah, and then yeah, so stage transitions, that's was something very cool they added in this game. Like this is basically like stage fatalities from Mortal Kombat. So that was a cool addition in this game. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, also, they have super moves. So opposed to having X-rays, they have super moves. When you have your meter all the way up, you could do a super move. And most of these super moves are pretty cool. The Flash ones, I would give him, if I was doing a rated super, I'll probably put it in classic. So I'll probably put it in A. I will give it a calm 7 out of 10. It's not nothing crazy. The one in the second game, Injustice 2, that's S tier. That is like probably the best super in the whole entire like game in itself. But overall, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good super. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this game. There's also one last thing I would like to add about the gameplay that kind of annoys me like crazy. I'm gonna show you guys right now. All right, so I'm gonna just do a quick gameplay for y'all, really quick, to show y'all what annoys me about this game. So I'll see you guys in a minute, as long as I don't get bodied. All right, so as you guys can see, that was the first round. So, you know, he gets on the ground and then he gets back up. You know, that's normal for Mortal Kombat. Once you lose a round, you know, you fall on the ground and then you get back up for the next round. That's normal, right? That's totally fine. Oh yeah, to prevent a wager, you have to do like back 2. I said back 2. You have to do back 3 or forward 3 so they don't do that stupid wager. So anytime you're doing a combo, that's where they can do it. So I'm gonna just like not like do a combo. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you see how he falls and then he gets back up and it falls down. Why is that a thing? Why, when I beat my opponent, why does he not stay on the ground? Just stay on the ground. He does 2 backflips and then just stay on the ground like the first round. Why does he get back up and then fall? Stupid. And they did this in Injustice 2 again. Why do you get back up just to fall? Like, what? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I don't want to be glazing Green Arrow, so I'm gonna just, like, his design looks absolutely terrible. That looks nothing like Stephen Amell from the Arrow TV show, the CW TV show. Looks nothing like him. Looks absolutely terrible. Anyway, yes, that is Injustice Gods Among Us. This game is peak and will forever be peak. I'm not sure why WB does not want to continue with Injustice, but they definitely should. I understand that Injustice doesn't get the same numbers, the same sales, the same money like Mortal Kombat, but dang, can we please, man, can we please get an Injustice 3? Please, that's all I ask. Especially with the absolute tragedy of Mortal Kombat 1. Now, mind you, Mortal Kombat 1, when it comes to the sales, is doing very good. Like, I think it just passed 5 million sales or something, 5 million units or something like that. So that's pretty good. But the game in itself, and like for casuals, probably for casuals is probably fine. But like for professionals and like people that, you know, make content about the game, it's not a good game. It's not. And I'm gonna make a video about it very soon, talking about Mortal Kombat 1, what it could have been, what's good about the game, and things of that nature. So make sure you guys subscribe if you're new and like the video so you guys can stay tuned for that. Let me know how you guys feel about Injustice. Do you guys prefer Injustice over Mortal Kombat? Do you like the mechanics more than Mortal Kombat with the abilities, the back 3, the forward 3, the stage transitions, the interactables, all these things? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to my Christian channel. It's very important to your salvation. What happens after death? If you guys want to hear my thoughts on that trash Mortal Kombat Chaos Reign story DLC, click on the end card video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. God bless.